What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Looks like we were right. We kind of predicted this event coming up from last week, but we're kind of right in a bad way. We don't really want what this event is kind of offering. So anyways, we do have a guaranteed void champion. It's just not what we were kind of expecting, I guess. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys. So tomorrow we have this event happening. It is a void guarantee, but it is void epic guarantee for the Sylvan Watcher Nia, White Dry Nia. So White Dry Nia is actually a really good epic champion. She's a void champion. She has an AoE decreased speed. She has a single target cleanse and reset. And then she has an ally protection strength. So she can be played in many places. She can play clan boss. She's good in Hydra. And then she has a single target reset, which is pretty good for obviously like Trunda shenanigans and all that stuff. She's generally a good champion. It's going to cost you 30 void shards. So after 30 void shards, you're going to get this champion. They did White Dried Nia about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, they did a guarantee for her. So this is not really the first guarantee for White Dried Nia, but honestly, this is not really what most people would want, I think most people would want either their early game, mid game, and they're kind of looking for somebody like Demitha. Demitha would be like, I don't know why they wouldn't just give her out a little bit more often, but you know, she unlocks block damage teams for clan boss, so that would really help like early game, mid game players. Or obviously Man Eater would be helpful. But White Dry Nia is just a champion that I don't think a lot of people would actually go for. And I feel like Plarium really missed the mark with this opportunity to give us something this week. I was really expecting something this week, maybe I was expecting a guaranteed void Lego or even a 1+1 event or something. But this event, it really, it's kind of like a no thanks. Another champion that kind of stands out to me that they could do a little bit more often nowadays due to power creep is probably somebody like Seer. They could offer Seer up maybe for a little bit more often. I think Seer was offered once and then never again. It's just give people like things to build out their teams. Like, it's not that important anymore to have these like really good champions that people chase for all the time. But yeah, like we have White Dry Nia on deck for 30 void shards. Is she worth it? I would say no. Is she a good champion? Yeah, she is. She is a good champion. But is she going to transform your dungeon crawling teams? Probably not. Is she the difference between, 1 billion damage and not having 1 billion damage? Maybe. She could be. She's kind of like a budget option for some of the stronger resets. So for example, if you don't have like Emic, you can use White Dry Nia or a couple White Dry Nias in those like Trunda reset teams. But yeah, overall, I'm not super impressed. Obviously, I was expecting and hoping. I was really just hoping for a guaranteed void Lego. Cause I'm ready to go. I got the void shards saved up for a while. Ready to go. I recently just pulled Deathless too, so I have like a fresh mercy for it. But yeah, so not something that super is sought after. But we also have a 3x speed event that's going to drop, lining up with the turn attack, dragon turn attack here, which is pretty cool. I mean, they're going to give us triple speed for this event, which is good. Also, you notice that there's no events and one tournament listed active in the calendar. Like, I 100% expect them to drop a really big event sometime after CVC. So CVC ends in 20 hours. 100% they're going to drop something really big. It's going to be, my thinking is that it's going to be either Heroes Path or a Titan event. I think it's probably going to be a Titan event. Just based on how empty the calendar is, they're just going to drop a bunch of events all at once. And yeah, we'll see how juicy that will be. I'm really hoping it's going to be something juicy, since I've saved up a bunch of resources to go after something, but there's nothing really to go after. Anyway, after Dragon 3x speed, we have 3x Savage gear, which is of course very cool as well. They're probably going to drop that in conjunction with the turn attack Fire Knight as well. So obviously get your speed Fire Knight teams out. Okay, I just had to double correct myself, but they actually did White Dryad Nia 2 times before. So if you see here, they actually did it about a year ago, and then they did it 2 years ago. My goodness, they did it 3 times. This is the 3rd time White Dryad Nia has been offered. It's actually kind of insane because they could, like, they've offered Maneater about a year ago, Allure, a Kentum was offered, Weirin, the Silken, Godseeker and Neri. I mean, if Godseeker and Neri was offered right now, that would be basically saying like, here guys, here's a big help for Sand Devil. Here you go. Thank you. You're welcome. You know what I mean? Like, they could have offered Godseeker and like made her like 40 shards or something. I'm sure people would go ham for it. And this is like where she definitely could help people out, especially for Sand Devil, the new revamped Sand Devil and all that stuff. Like, why offer a Kentum twice, White Dryad Nia 3 times? Like, I guess they just, maybe they see like their numbers. Maybe they see that people actually go for these champions. I don't know. Maybe they realize they don't need to offer really good guaranteed champions and people will go for them anyways. Like, that's definitely possible too. Like Demitha here for 25 void shards, and then you have White Dryad Nia here for 30. At least her price has been kind of consistent. So White Dryad Nia has been up for grabs for 30 every time. It's kind of consistent at least. But still, I think they really missed a mark here. They could have offered something of impact. Godseeker and Neri would have been a good one. I think maybe too good, but you could like definitely increase. I guess you could increase the price of Godseeker and Neri. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be it for the video. It's a little bit disappointing on my part when I saw we are going to be offering a guarantee void, and then I was like, oh my god. I looked for the bold letters right away, and then I saw White Dryad Nia, and I was like shaking my head because I was excited. I was excited last week because I really thought it was a good spot for them to put a guaranteed event. And yeah, a guaranteed epic was something that I considered. I think I mentioned in one of my past videos that it could have been a guaranteed epic. Of course I didn't want it to be, but yeah, anyways, so White Dryad Nia up for grabs for 30 void shards. I would advise you guys to probably stay away. I'm not sure who she's catering to, but maybe she makes a team for you guys. Like I said, like Trunda Shenanigans would be the only thing I can really think of that she would be so sought after that you would release some void shards for her. So if she makes a team, congratulations, this event is awesome for you. Keep in mind that there's probably not going to be a summon event alongside with her, since she is only going to be offered for 1 day only, and it's going to be tomorrow. So likely once the event is over, a summon event will happen, and then we'll have a completely different event alongside that. So anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully I caught you guys on the good part of your day. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.